welcome back to Pragas Gaming. I'm Gamer Pragas, and this is One Lonely Outpost, and QWERTY's got something to say. Seriously, QWERTY, what is PGP thinking?
Affirmative beep.
They gave me nothing to work with.
Affirmative beep.
They gave me incorrect information, almost no supplies, and they're still unhappy after I built a whole colony for them. Now, I will just point out, we do have 2 letters that we haven't read yet. So there may be something that, needs to be done.
Annoyed beep.
That's right. Just because there's one teeny tiny thing, a building-sized alien, I can't tell them about. And don't even get me started on this Norm guy. I'm not looking forward to meeting him at all.
Consolatory beep.
So, let's have a look in our messages. Hey, based on my research, it seems like some of the wildlife around here could be well suited for the farm, I think some of them could make pretty sweet livestock, and some of the others could make awesome pets. Excited yet? If so, I need you to help me gather some info. 14 biology omnistars, worth to be exact. Once you have that info, I can let you know for sure. Okay. So that's 1. And Dear Pragas, we regret to inform you that you are demoted from the rank of Star Steward due to repeated, willful efforts to hide information about terraforming and the Desolate Ark from your employer. We are dispatching a PGP representative, Normandy, to ensure the smooth flow of information to the PGP Colony Outreach Committee. From now on, you will report directly to Mr. Normandy. As a result of your demotion, your weekly pay has decreased. We hope this will encourage better cooperation in the future. Wow. Craft a pet house. Okay. So I'm guessing we completed the first part and we've now got the second part. So what else did we do in the last episode? In the last episode, we also finished up all of the fish. Correction. We found all of the fish in the areas that we've got access to. So we have all. So we have all the fish at the Seaside Nexus. We have all the fish in the Nana Falls. We've got all the fish in Nereid Canyon, the farmstead, and there are no flowers up in Vulcan Summit. So it's just this area that we haven't got to, which may or may not have things in. So let me take care of the farm. Gyarados. And then we'll come back. Okay. Right, so that's the farm taken care of. Not a whole lot to really write home about, to be fair. But we'll file away. File away? That's not really the right word, is it? Yeah. Put those in there. So one of the things that I want to do in this episode, because we're right close to, that. In fact, that as well. Ooh, more carrots. There we go. We're going to plant those. But yes, I do want to make a start on getting animals up and running, and I think this area up here is probably a good place to do it. If not, this area up here. I can't get to it that way. Yes. Is there? There's a little spot up here. Maybe we do it up here. There we go. So, right, let me just pop that in there. Along with those. Right, we need to make a pet house. And I want fences. So we're going to need those. Wheat and fabric. God damn it. Right, pet house. That's a barn. Is that not what I've already got? Let me just have a look at the task. There are things we can do. Before I can get it, I'll need to build a pet house first. Well, that's what I've got up here. A pet house. And I must have got one from somewhere. So where did I get it from? I know the other place we can check. Pet house blueprint. There we go. Okay. Now we want wood. And that. Okay, so let's go. I've got to wait for the next day, haven't I? Right, so we want Right, so if we go 6 across, 4 down, 6 and 4 is 10, that's 20, so we want 18. I need more wood and aluminium. Okay. We also haven't been to speak to people. Who have we still got left? Fadil. It's just Fadil. And we only need to speak to him once, and then hopefully in the next week we can give him a gift, and that will max him out, which will be good to do because that's everyone maxed out except for Norm. And part of me is tempted to just not talk to Norm. Ooh. Oh, Rad, thanks for helping me out. Based on the information we got, I bet you these cool little dudes would be right at home on the farmstead. So here's the process. You see an animal you like and you feed his favorite, then come to me and I'll verify your research. Once you got 3 biologic on a creature, it gets added to my shop. I bet you're as pumped as I am about this. I can't totally wait. So we should have then alien cow and alien chicken. Okay. Video's not even in here. God damn it! Did I verify all my research with Linny? I did. Good news. Oh, whoops. That's dark. Okay. So, what animals do we still need to do? Okay. The crystal reptile. The moss bug we've done. Slime bud. The slurb. Pyre impling. And the wobbler. So we just need the wobbler and the crystal reptile. Which we can now collect the fish for the wobblers, which is good. So let me just have a look. There. And then raspberries, there's one. Now, have I got any more plant matter? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Or wood? No. Okay. So I think we're going to need to sleep. New blueprint. Oh, a familiar call. DNS failure. Human, return to the ruins. We must talk. Okay. We will, but we've got stuff to do. First of all, let me sort the farm. Okay, so we sorted the farm. And we need... Okay. So we need that. Right, we can make one of those. Four, five, six. Oh, what? Oh, okay. That's not very big, is it? No. Well, I'm not happy with that. But we don't have the right, basic circuitry 6 and advanced circuitry 1. I can't actually remember what I need for it. Basic circuitry. Tungsten. Basic circuitry. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm confused. What if I don't want a slab? Okay. I might need to have a look at that achievement because that seems if I've got to have 10 pet houses to have the 10 following me, that could be a bit eesh. Right, no, that's not what I want actually. I want all of that up there, you lot up there, you lot all in there. I need to put the tungsten in as well. There. And then we can sell this and this. And then we want that and that down there. So, let's go and do a couple of odd jobs. First things first, we're going to go and see... it's a new day. We're going to go and see Olo and see what help he can help us with. We need to speak to Fadil and hopefully max him out. What else do we need to do? Oh, find the missing animals. Primary generator reconfigured for maximum redundancy. Activation failed. 3 critical failures detected. Cause of failure, structural. Human, your government has sunk its teeth into this planet and the rest of us pay the price. My primary generator remains offline. Repairing it is essential so that I may cloak myself and protect myself from whatever foulness awaits. I cannot afford to be discovered by your people at large. To this end, I ask you to obtain the parts necessary to repair my dark matter generator. Return when you have finished collecting the requisite parts. Ten peridot, 10 alexandrite, 20 glass, 10 tungsten, and 30 aluminium. We might have that, which would be cool. It would be good if we can get that before Norm arrives. Ugh, Norm. Right. Ooh. Okay. What rhymes with hard? Start, chart, tart? Maybe I'll change that line. Oh, Preggers, I didn't notice you there. I was just composing some poetry. I'm glad to see you seem to be doing better. I am doing better. Writing my feelings down always helps, and putting them in verse gives me some crucial distance from which I can examine them. Anyway, I should really stop composing for now. I have a lot of stuff to do. But I just wanted to say thank you for hearing me out last time, and I would appreciate it if you kept the poetry between us for now. I don't need Linny or anyone asking to read it. See you around, Preggers. That's unexpected, but I didn't get you anything, but thanks. Ugh, two away. Okay. Wobblers, where are they? Not here. There's Seaside Nexus. Because the other thing is, we still need that missing plant from up the way, Vulcan Summit. Oh, maybe we don't. Yeah, I don't think we can. Right, peridot, alexandrite. Yeah, peridot, alexandrite, glass, tungsten, aluminium. So we do have it all. I'm going to hand it in today. Because there's no reason not to. Although, how's he gonna... I don't know how he's gonna do it, but we'll find out. Although what I am going to do, just before we hand it over... There we go. With this, I should be able to finish repairs. Reactivation succeeded. Primary generator online. Output at 50%. Efficiency lost due to auxiliary damage and suboptimal critical components. Human. 50% will suffice. No longer will I be able to hide my presence. Take this as a token of my thanks. Will I be unable to hide my... A melarine reactor. Okay. So that's that. Okay, now I believe tomorrow is the first day of Vernal, which we need onions. Oh, we can buy wood. And then pinto beans, but I'm not going to bother ordering pinto beans because I think we've still got a load because we don't actually use them in a recipe currently. There's soybeans, pinto beans, there. Yeah. So that's fine. Huh. Wonder where he's gone. But we've got that. Oh yeah, plant these bits. here. And now we can sleep. Busy day. Okay. Right. First things first, we're going to sort the farm. Oh! Yeah, I don't like him. Oh, yeah. I don't know who either of those two people are. I'm guessing one's Norm. I've just stepped off the ship and already I can see at least 5 regulation infringements. These will have to be reported to the PGP immediately. He looks like Hojo from Final Fantasy VII. The one at the back. Norm Normandy, PGP Counselor with the Colony Adjustments Bureau. No need to introduce yourself, Star Steward. I memorized the briefing on the way here. I am no longer Star Steward. There's a lot of work to be done, but I am confident that we follow simple procedure. This colony will become a far better, more productive place in no time. We do have a lot of work to do, but... Oh, I'm glad you agree. Perhaps you're not entirely unsuited for your role, although I will reserve my full estimation until I've carried out a thorough investigation. Now that we've gotten the niceties out of the way, let's get down to brass tacks. The colony hub here is inadequate. It is in violation of standards GSO 3512 and GSO 3513. Begin preparations to retrofit it at once. Star Steward, I will be evaluating your performance, so I strongly suggest you focus on improving the colony rather than whatever you were doing. What else? Ah, this is Kai Loy. The Pan-Galactic Parliament has sent him to take over as head of the desolate research into the desolate ark. It's a pleasure to meet you, all of you. I'm sure Eve said nice to see you again.
Yes, I look forward to working with you once more, but I must ask, what has the PGP sent? Why has the PGP sent you? I was doing just fine on my own.
The PGP wants to assure that the research is carried out according to proper procedure and that any future findings are promptly reported back to them.
I see. I hope this decision alleviates their unreasonable and unfounded fears.
It does, yes. Should you have concerns, you can file them using the hollow forms listed in your contract under Queries and Concerns Tier 1. PGP sinking their roots deeper and deeper into the colony. Grubby hands reaching where they're not wanted. Sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't quite hear you. What's your name? I don't seem to have your profile listed on. I said nothing. Very well, if that's all, then I declare this meeting adjourned. Please go back to doing the very important work the PGP has hired you to do, and I am sure I will be talking to each of you again soon. Office space. Norm claims that the colony hub needs an expansion to be brought into standards compliance. This expansion includes adding a podium in front of the hub and a second floor for office space. I need to talk to both Norm and Fideli about the plan, then gather the required materials and deliver them to Norm. Well, Norm can jog on. We've got creatures to find. The colony hub, as it is, violates intergalactic standards, and the very least regulations state that every colony hub requires a podium and office space. Talk to Fidel for details regarding what you need to build these, and bring them either to mirrors once you gather them. We do need to speak to Fidel. Okay. Well, let's go and speak to Dirk, and we'll see what he can, and we'll turn in the research. That's not what I wanted. Yeah. Okay, okay. So we got the wobbler, slime punk, moss punk. Okay. So we can... Yeah. Well, I think that's probably where we're going to wrap this up. I was hoping that we were going to get farming set up, like with the cows and the chickens, but I think we need a lot more plant matter, because that 6x4 is tiny. So I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do with that. So we're going to need to do all of that. Yeah, do that. Okay. And then we'll start planting these. Okay. Right. Pintos. Nova Pops. I think we're all okay for Nova Pops, so there's no point doing those. So I'll just collect up all of this. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, well I think that's where we're going to call it. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I don't really know, because we're probably gonna need to do a couple of mining trips as well, to be fair. Yeah, 5 wood per. So that's going to take some doing, which is fine. And once we get some decent crops on the go, it will make it easier. Potatoes and whatever that is. Excuse me, but that is where we're gonna call it. We'll save. No. Well, crap. That is not what I wanted to do. Pooper scoops. Yeah. I need to do all of that again. Well, I'm going to go through that again. Thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, ticking the bell so you know when new videos go live. In the description is a link to the channel Discord. Feel free to come and talk about the games you're playing, the games I'm playing, games in general. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.